Hey, Happy New Year. And I know it's going to be a great year because you don't want it to be not a great year. That makes sense, right? I think the things that you did last year, even if you do have to repeat the things you normally do every single day, you could put a little positivity in that. You make those mundane tasks or things that you have to do daily, weekly, monthly, whatever it is, and put a little spin on it. I mean, not all of us want to do the things that we do normally every single day. I mean, example, take out the trash. It sucks. Wash dishes. Hate it. You know, uh, picking up after yourself. That sucks too. I mean, there's a lot of things you just do and you don't want to do it, but you do it because you have to. But there's no reason why you shouldn't be a little bit more positive this year. Number one, not only is it a new year, but it also gives you that opportunity to make yourself better, change yourself in a better way. Maybe you have negative thoughts about, starting something new this year. Maybe you want to be able to start a new project with wood building, or I don't know, maybe getting a block of ice and getting a chainsaw. Maybe, I don't know, maybe not that far, but you know what I mean. You could also pick up a new hobby like building PCs. It's pretty simple. I mean, once you get down like the main components, it's all the same for almost every computer. And then once you get that done, you can learn other things that you didn't know about PC building, like cable management, or I don't know, making your own computer out of a cardboard box, or buying an open test bench and building a computer on it, slapping it on a piece of wood and putting it on your wall, and you got something nice to look at with the RGBs if you wanted to also. There's a lot of things you can do this year. But one thing you probably don't want to do is go backwards or do the same things you did last year that got you nowhere. It's easy to do. It's easy to fall back into that because a lot of things are too comfortable. A lot of things are easy because it's what you do every day, right? Even though you might not like a lot of things, I think if you put a little bit different spin on everything, as much as you can, of course, not everything can be positive all the time. Like, I found out recently that my dad, had life expectancy up to 2 years, and now that we've, well, he has, but they have found out that the cancer is stage 4. He has a lot less time, and I probably could be negative and crying all the time, and I don't get me wrong, I do cry, but I would rather try to make a lot of the time that I have, even though I'm not there all the time, but all the time that I have available for my wife and my kids and anyone else I have interactions with, that it's not always woe is me. It's not always, this is what's going on in my life, because it only defines me with the things that I do, with the negative things that I have to go through, or I don't know, the other things that I don't want to have to deal with. I only define my own life by the way I act and react to the things that go on in my life. So I know that it's going to be totally difficult to have a different perspective other than what I have. Um, and most people won't know unless they go through the same things. So it's just easier for me to be who I normally am. I try to, as much as possible, make people laugh, even though I'm in my head a lot, because I'm thinking, gears are turning. I'm always trying to think about things that I could do, that are within my means, that I could possibly learn or attempt, because I don't have a lot of money, and it can't be about money with the things that I want to do. It has to do with me learning new things, or me applying the knowledge that I already have. That way I can get one step closer to where I want to be. And that's why this new year gives us an abundance of opportunities, is because we get to choose. We get to choose a lot of things that we do every single day. So you can choose to, kick rocks, be mad, take out that trash, or you could take out the trash and whistle. Whistle while you work. It helps. I'm not a great singer, but even at work, for me, I'll sing. I mean, I can't say that I'm going to be a pop star or anything like that, but it could be something that I could want to try to learn a little bit more, even though I probably will never get any great, like, tone or pitch out of it. I mean, I possibly could get a little bit better, but I won't know until I attempt to try to get better. And that's the whole idea. You got to attempt it. It's just like basketball. You miss every shot you don't take. So why not take a shot? Anyways, I'm tired. I had my niece's little girl over yesterday, and I tried to lay down before work, and it didn't work out for me. But that's okay. Another thing, my kids' basketball team, they had 2 games. They lost both of them, but I think on a very, very plus note, that it was super close with both games. And I honestly would say at least 3.5 quarters of that, we were in it. We were almost there. And stuff just didn't work out. And that stuff happens. That's why we have more opportunities to better ourselves in the future. And they have that coming this Tuesday. They have a game. Then they also have 2 more games on Thursday and Friday, I think. So it's going to be a good slate of games. I won't be able to make it to the one on Tuesday, but I will be able to watch it online. I'll have to go to bed early Tuesday morning, so that's going to be awesome. I really don't like to have to watch it on my computer, but I don't want to miss anything. I know when I was younger and I played basketball, my dad wasn't able to make it to pretty much anything that I ever did, and I don't have a grudge. I'm not upset or anything like that. I know and I understand, what life is about and what, responsibilities you have. And, when I had to do the same thing for my kids, nothing changes, like you go to work, you get as much sleep as possible, and you try to better yourself on the way, and hopefully it works out. Like, this is the only thing you can do is try. So, yeah. Have a good year. I bet you will.